And welcome back to the Dawn Show. We have some more young entrepreneurs in the house. Diana Bader and Lindsay Leichner are here, and they're co-owners of Black Wednesday, which is a very hip, very upscale clothing line. It's so exciting for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So where are your lines going to be seen now? Or are they seen?
We are currently in stores at Urban Outfitters.
Woohoo! That's
big
huge.
One. Also dollskill.com, Geisha House on 3rd Street in Philadelphia, and edgeofverge.com.
So how did it all start out for you? I mean, there's so many young girls, young women, and young men too, who want to be clothing designers and love style. But for you, how did this all start, and how did you come together?
Well, we both went to Drexel University, and we, I guess, became friends our sophomore year. We had the same kind of style.
After graduation, she was kind of looking for jobs. I knew I was very specific on where I wanted to work, and we just kind of, at the end of the day, figured we might as well just do our own thing, because we're not going to be able to find the right environment that we want to work in and design what we want to design if we don't do it ourselves. So we might as well.
How did you come up with Black Wednesday?
That's the biggest question we get. It's like, where did that come from?
Our favorite color is black, whether you want to call it a color or not. And then Wednesday Addams is kind of our little inspiration. So we combined it, black and Wednesday, to create Black Wednesday.
And how would you describe, I mean, obviously, I don't know if everybody can see, like, ooh, this is heavy. So the stud look. So how did you come up with your unique style?
We pulled inspiration from tons of things. The Addams family, definitely for our first line. And then the heavy metals, we just like nice, heavy. It's not plastic, it's heavy.
We wanted to do quality.
Yeah,
we wanted
quality.
the fit to be right. We wanted the knits to be good knits. Like, we knew the price point was going to have to be a little bit higher, but we didn't want it to be super high.
And the voodoo top I love. Is this, because you could wear this with jeans, you could wear,
It's definitely a layering piece.
It's not supposed to be.
She's not layering it.
She's
She's
not
bikini
layering
bottoms, but she's got the bod for it. But it's a fun, is it leather, faux leather? What is it?
Real leather.
It is leather, okay.
We do real leather, definitely.
So, I mean, I love, and I just want to, I mean, this is like a pound.
The
Like, this
clothing
heavy.
is very heavy.
It's
Don't
heavy.
be deceived.
Yeah, our dresses there's 100 spikes on one, and that gets pretty heavy.
So it almost reminds me of, something you could wear on a set. I mean, but it's, the material is a comfortable material though. It's like stretchy, but it's thick. I love it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the contrast between soft and hard. I don't know, like, kind of rolling with that.
And also, like, I noticed, is this one of your skirts?
Yes.
Because you like the slits that come up
We
high.
do. This is one of our drapey fabrics that we used. It's perfect. It's the perfect amount of stretch and slinkiness, which we definitely strive for.
Okay.
And then Diana's actually wearing our pants.
Which, I don't know if everybody can see this, but in essence, it's like a mini little, I don't know if you can you see it? I'm giving her a stretch here.
Don't do the bottom.
Like, can you do it this way? So in other words, it's like a stretchy. So how do you come up with this look that it would come over the boot? It'd be
That
like
was
a
me.
little-
I was obsessed. I saw on the runway, I guess, a couple seasons ago, that somebody wore leg warmers on the runway.
Okay.
But like with tights over boots, and I was like, I want pants like that. For some reason, I just wanted pants.
Because it's
And
kind of
then
like
we made them.
Flashdance made a lot more hip.
Yes,
It's like
definitely.
from the 80s. But so you just, together, you just create this? How does it all work?
We kind of just imagine things that we want, that we personally would want, and that we can't find. And then we kind of just brainstorm and create them. I mean, we do everything. I mean, we don't actually sew the clothes in the end, but we are capable of, we do the patterns, the first samples, we're shipping, we're doing everything.
But
So
we are made in the USA,
We're made in the
Philly,
USA.
which is what we trying to bring it back. So we're trying to make sure everybody knows that we're made in the US.
Well, that's it.
Keep it
Everybody always
local.
says, oh, the talent, we have so much talent in Philadelphia, and then they leave, and they have to go to LA, or they have to go to New York. I think it's so cool that you want to stay home
Yeah.
and keep it local.
It's great in Philadelphia. I mean, it's big enough to be a city, but it's still small enough where, there's a tight-knit group of fashion people in it. And, it's exciting because, I don't know, Philadelphia, unfortunately, is the worst dress, so we're trying to...
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So for you, when you were in college, how did you get your start? I mean, how did you, because you had other projects going on.
Well, we started this after school, after we graduated,
Okay.
a year after. But I mean, we learned so much at Drexel. I mean, the program there is amazing. Our sewing teacher, Juanita, I mean, without her, like, she taught us everything as
Yeah.
far as sewing and
Yeah.
pattern making. She's the
She's
best.
the technical one, so that's what I pride her with. That
I like
I
numbers.
imagine things, and she goes, "That's not going to happen, or that can happen."
But you also both, you were bartenders at the Irish pub. So
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
one of the ways that you met in school and that you started thinking about business, or what?
It was, well, once we graduated, like I said,
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, this isn't paying the bills yet. So we do work at the Irish pub to pay the rent. And we love it there. I mean, it's fun. We get to go to work and meet people there, and then.
It's an awesome group.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a great night group of kids.
And so are you, in other words, if you're, for young entrepreneurs, I mean, listening to Sarah and Rachel, for example, they've found some way to have a different kind of funding. Is that something that you have to also do, that you're trying to find investors or trying to find funding? Or do you just say, you know what, we're going to just tough this out so that we own it and we don't have an investor?
That's how we were. We didn't want anybody to be an investor, so they eventually have like a say and say that that's not working, or maybe you should do something a little bit different, like a little bit more normal. Yeah. So thank God our parents helped us out a lot, both of them.
Nice to give the parents a shout out.
Yes.
Well, listen, I think there's nothing better than being your own woman and making your way and working hard at it, because you'll appreciate it more. But I have no doubt you'll be successful, and we'll keep tabs on you,
Yeah.
all right?
Thank you.
Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Thank you so
We'll be
much.
right back with an environmental spin that you're going to love.